It's May 25th, 2016. First of many springtime and garden tours. I'm not sure why I didn't think of this years ago, but since Mom and Dad aren't here to walk around the yard, now every one of you gets to be tortured by my weekly walk around. Right, Kyla? Kyla gets a every 15-minute walk around. Gets to hang out. So there's the griseum. It's just starting to, leaf out. He's been depositing all his seed heads down here. So there are a couple peonies that are starting to bloom. The crown imperials are done. This is one of Dad's 60-year-old tree peonies. Oh, and he's just starting to show some color. Okay, too light there. All right. This guy is a tree peony that has these almost silk paper-like blooms that bloom for maybe 2 days and then they're done. So, good chance for everyone to see it before he goes away. Another tree peony that got knocked down during the windstorm, and a couple Ito hybrids that are about to bloom. One's Garden Treasure, and I don't know what the other one is called. Heuchera. This is called Butterfly Japanese Maple. Swing around, try and stay in the shade. This is Bowbells. He's a rhodie, or she, along the back fence here. Sorry about the blue thing, but this is Yukigumo Floating Cloud Japanese Maple. So, such a cool contrast between the wild ginger and the almost yellow Japanese maple. Speaking of yellow, here's a yellow trillium back here, and a fern coming up next to him. All the ferns are unfurling, looking like fiddleheads, or some kind of interesting ones like this guy. He almost looks geometric. Dad's namesake fern is coming up right here, and he gets to be like this tall. The painted ferns are already opening. The hostas. All the Japanese maples are blooming. You can see their little tiny blooms. This is Kamagata. Another fern back there unfurling. We've got a rhodie over here, or I guess it's probably an azalea, that I call Cloud. He doesn't have a name. He was a number, but I think he deserves Cloud. And Himalayan, hi Kyla, Himalayan maidenhair ferns. Through here, there's little Japonicum primulas. Got some trilliums. This rhodie or azalea is about done. And then I've got some choice little epimediums. Look at these cool little blooms. Those cool. And hen and chicken fritillarias around them. They're on their way out. And we get a close-up of the little anemones. There's a little pink one back there. They just stay so small and tender. And got some interesting epimediums there. This azalea is blooming. It's kind of a bottle brush, kind of interesting Arctic willow there. Bunch of roses about. The tulips almost done. I love these little species tulips. Right here, kind of a buttery yellow, and they stay very short and just kind of reseed themselves. I've got, that's peaches and cream, Japanese maple. Another one I don't know of. There's tenuifolium. Our branch pile for the mulching. This gorgeous rhodie. This rhodie next to it is going to be in full bloom in a week. Another rhodie. Little native wildflowers here. Native trilliums there. Another little cool little anemones that's been in bloom for about a month. Kyla again, of course. Let's see. So there's Bloodgood. Just picked a bunch of seedlings out of the ground from him. Japanese maple seedlings. All through there. These were all from last week. All in the path. Have to keep the squirrels out of them. The squirrels like them. This is going to be our vegetable garden out here. Plenty of room for it. And some peonies that are about to bloom. This one's called Gauguin. That whole thing will be covered with beautiful kind of burgundy, creamy, huge peony flowers. And then come over here. It's too bad the sun is shining almost too brightly to see the color. These things, there's Ever Red, which is the mother of all Japanese red lace leaf maples. That's inside the little, it's almost like a little fort in here. We've hung out in here. Okay, almost can't see you from the outside. It's like a lace curtain. There's the vegetable garden. There's the outside of the Japanese maple again. I think he looks like a woolly mammoth or something. And these pretty little azaleas that are kind of pink and yellow. There's the Kusa dogwood out front. There's a Daphne blooming that smells so good. It smells like perfume. Okay, son, stay away. Oh, through there you can see some more little rhodies. There's a little bright pink one. There's the dogwood. The Daphne again. To duck under the Japanese maple. Oh, and you see this gorgeous pink. And then look at this pink. That is as fuchsia as you can get on the little tiny leaves of this rhodie. Then you come over here. Sodi no Uchi. Sodi no Uchi. Oh, smallest leaves of any Japanese maple. So beautiful, especially in the fall. More of those Himalayan maidenhair ferns, just delicate, and then this is Mist Maiden. Mist Maiden is one of my favorite rhodies because she seems like she's changes color when she's not quite open. She's a little brighter pink, and then all the way open is almost white with just a touch of pink, but along the edge with those maiden hairs, oh, Makes me miss my mother watching this thing bloom. And the leaves are they're like velvet underneath. Usually there's big, huge bees weighting these things down. There's another Japanese maple. Another Japanese maple. This was a seedling of Dad's years ago. And then we've got this clematis that is climbing from there all the way across the ground and over these rhodies and up and into this pink rhodie and into that penstemon. And columbines. Oh, beautiful little columbines. Look at these little tiny blue ones. Oh, yes. And then more penstemons. These were all collected on the cliffs of the Columbia Gorge. So, hi Mom and Dad. Miss you.